It's Madden NFL 23. All eyes are on Mike Evans. There are a few better in the red zone as he comes in fourth in touchdown receptions. It's the Titans and the Jags, next on Madden Football.
Smack dab in the middle of I-295 that encircles the city of Jacksonville in northeast Florida. There's a good look at TIAA Bank Field. Today, the curtain falls on the regular season, and we've got a good one in store between the Tennessee Titans and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Alongside my partner, Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you look at this Jaguar team. Now, losers their last time out, so they'll look to make amends here.
And one of the best ways you can do that is to be at home, and they are. They're going to try and ride that home crowd and that wave of emotion to a victory in this one.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Titans, and this is what every one of these guys waits for each and every week, CD, that moment of anticipation just before the game begins.
I know most of these guys have played well over 100 games dating back to their high school days. Imagine that number if you go all the way back to the Little League type of ball. But that excitement before a game, it never gets old. They all know how to channel it once they actually kick this one off, though.
The kicker, Graham Gano, set to put his foot into this one. And off we go from Jacksonville. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. So here's the first drive now for the Jags. They'll be led out by the NFL's Comeback Player of the Year in 2019, and that's Ryan Tannehill.
I love just about everything about him. Love his game, love his makeup, love his moxie, one of my favorite words. This guy's a competitor. Gritty, tough, you name it, he's got it. But he did throw an interception in last week's game. That contributed to a loss, and despite the fact he threw 3 touchdown passes, he's going to be out there redoubling his efforts and trying to play better.
Tannehill to the air right off the bat. This one complete to Scott Miller. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. This defense for the Titans, they were very good in the win over Dallas a week ago.
This defense certainly has a lot to be proud of coming off of last week's game, because when you only give up 14 points in a contest, you give your team a great chance to win. The best defense in the league is usually going to average giving up 18, 19 points a game. So to be under that, a terrific achievement.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1.
That was an example of excellent defense there. They stumped him. So now he brings up a 3rd down situation. If I'm calling plays here, I make sure I put it in the hands of my quarterback and get it to a receiver real fast. I'm not running the ball here.
Tannehill going to throw on 3rd and 1. Getting this out to the flat, Mostert. And he is going to have a Jags first down as they're able to convert on 3rd and short yardage with a gain of 4. Well, that's how you use your safety valve, CD. He didn't appear to be the intended target, but they got it to him, and he was able to get just enough to pick up the first.
And what a great example of where we are right now in the NFL, because if you're a running back, you're not just going to carry it. You got to catch it out of the backfield as well. Those combo guys, they're the ones everyone wants on their team.
Yeah, that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. Moving backwards on first down, never a good thing. What does that do for the mindset on 2nd down?
Well, it changes your play call, definitely, because as a play call, you're advancing yourself thinking, okay, we're going to get a gain here. Now you've got to go back in reverse, come up with something to pick up not just the yardage lost, but gain a few extra.
It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. Tannehill on 3rd down. And he completes it to Cohen. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. It's a gain of 4, and it gets him the first. Well, they clearly wanted to come out, Charles, and be aggressive throwing the football, and they've been pretty efficient along with that aggressiveness. He's now 4 of 4 on this opening drive.
Yeah, and that's led to a fresh set of downs. I like what he's doing back there. You can tell he's at ease. Feels good about what he's doing. I think if I'm the play caller, I'm reading that. I'm continuing to let him throw the football.
Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Tannehill. Over the middle, complete. That's Miller. And not much happening there. He's taken down, but a late penalty flag in the backfield. Now, this looks like a roughing call. Well, that flag puts them on their heels a little bit more defensively as the officials walk it upfield.
Yeah, and they can blame the officials all they want, but bottom line, it's their own fault because, to me, that was an avoidable call. Stay focused and avoid major mistakes like that.
On 1st down, it's Tannehill. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. But tapping those toes, he tried to get both in bounds. He could not do it, though.
In tap dance parlance, could not complete the shuffle. All right, needed to get that shuffle down with both feet, not just one.
Is that what they say?
There it is. You know, put a little sand down on the stage.
I'll take your word for it, my man. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up the 1st and goal.
That's a big conversion there on 3rd down, and this has been a great opening drive. You know, at this point, they'd hate to settle for 3, but they've created a fresh set of downs and a 1st and goal.
A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal. Here's Mostert. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Raheem Mostert hitting double digits with his 10th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Jags get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point up and good by Succa. And that makes the score 7-0. Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away. This fielded right at the goal line. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. So here are the Titans now for their first drive. Former Heisman winner leading them out, the 2-time Pro Bowler in his first 3 seasons, the electric Kyler Murray.
And when you have a guy like Kyler Murray under center, it not only opens up your playbook, it allows you to draw up even more plays because he's among the best dual-threat quarterbacks in the league and a true playmaker. If flushed out of the pocket, he might even be more dangerous. The next step for him, being able to throw on rhythm and deliver from the pocket.
Well, he's going to take a shot right away. And it's knocked away and incomplete. So, CD, here we are. You look at how well this offense has played all year. 16-0. Now, in most years, they'd be at home right now enjoying time off for their perfect season, getting ready for the postseason. But this is the decade of the 2020s, so that means 17 games are what's needed to get through a perfect season. Would a win here make them an all-timer for you?
It would. It absolutely would. And I realize we're not comparing apples to apples because of the lack.
Mike Evans, he's going to go. Touchdown, Titans. Mike Evans, his 17th touchdown now on the season. And the Titans are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. For as big and strong as some of these guys are, especially when you see them in full pads, it is sometimes hard to appreciate how truly fast they can move. That was incredible.
And that's the kind of play where you have to kind of catch your breath afterwards. So just give me a second here because when he shifted into high gear, he was an absolute blur out there. No substitute for speed. We talk about that all the time. The evidence was right there.
And according to Next Gen Stats, his top speed on that one, better than 20 miles an hour. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. So time to see Jacksonville again on offense for the second time here in this game. As the season winds down and you look at them in totality, you know, the offense has struggled. The defense has been pretty good, so I would imagine the changes this offseason may be more on the offensive side of the ball.
And this is where we always hear the term complementary football, because as you noted, the defense has played well enough for them to win games, and the offense has held them back. So they've got to reward that defense by improving on offense. I don't know if you make a change at quarterback, running back, tight end. It doesn't matter. Get better players, better system, so they can play to the standards of the defense, and the win column will result.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Here's Tannehill. This is Miller, complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A busy first quarter. His 3rd catch of the afternoon is a first down. 7-7, our score after 1. Second quarter now from Jacksonville, and it's the Jags with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Mostert running left. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. On first down, they go with Mostert again. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much, as he's down to the 48. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. He'll get 2 on the keeper, but it becomes now a 3rd down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Throwing on 3rd down, Tannehill. Throw left side, complete. That's Jones. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. 70th catch for him on the year, and like so many others, this goes for a first down. Tannehill. Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick.
I think this one went awry very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
The Titans coming back onto the field for their 2nd drive. The football changing hands here, and as this offense takes the field, Charles, they'd be fine with more of the same on this upcoming drive. Last time out, they found the end zone for 6.
And they're certainly hoping for more of the same, but the game plan, I doubt it'll just be a carbon copy of the last drive, because I think this offense is ready to break out some new wrinkles and try some new things that might be hidden in their playbook. They want to use that confidence to its advantage while also keeping the defense from anticipating what's up next.
Man open, it's Moss, complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Throwing now is Murray. He'll buy some time right. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain. Murray now. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
Yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Murray. This is caught by Evans. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 27-yard line. Here's Murray. And it's a Titans touchdown. Mike Evans with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Titans have moved out in front. What a first half he is compiling here. He's already over 100 yards receiving and now 2 touchdowns, CD.
Brandon, you know I don't like to play the game where you start projecting when you're at a certain point. Well, let's face it, he's off to a tremendous start. So 200 yards, 4 touchdowns. I don't think anything's out of the question right now. He's blowing up coverages. You've got to double him every snap. Otherwise, he's going to defeat you on almost every play.
Extra point try good by Gano. And that makes the score 14-7. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Jags offense now gets set and heads back onto the field. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls at work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover that plagued it on the last one.
Jeffrey Simmons in there to get him. It's a loss of 5. Impressive individual effort there. No one was going to stop him around the edge.
Yeah, no doubt about it. And that's why if you play in a 4-3 base and you're a defensive end, that's why you get the big bucks. They count on you to do everything. Defend the run and, of course, get to the quarterback.
The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. On third down, here comes Mostert. And he'll get this one up to the 26. Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on 4th down. On 4th down, here's Brett Kern to punt the football away. Waiting on it will be Richie James. He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Fielded at about the 28. They'll net only 35 here following a 43-yard 8-yard return. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. Throwing on first down is Murray. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. A final shot before half for Murray. And that is incomplete. So we reach halftime here with the visiting Titans taking the lead into intermission. Only 30 minutes left in the regular season, and everybody's excited for the playoffs, so we're just going to forget the halftime show and get back to the football. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon. This will be fielded inside the 5. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Mike Evans and the rest of the offensive unit heading back out there now. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this, but it's usually not by himself, is it?
Right.
Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay.
Delay of game, offense.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. A run with Harris out of the shotgun. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Joe Hayden, the veteran, with a pick. And the Jaguars are going to take possession of the football. That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this 3rd quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind. And we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
After the interception, here's Tannehill. Swings this out here for Cohen. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him the football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit. But get him out in the open field and
touchdown, Jaguars! Mercedes Lewis, 42 yards. And the Jaguars take the first turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points. To a strong drive here to lead off this 3rd quarter. That has them an extra point away from tying things up.
And partner, this is pretty much what they envisioned when they were sitting there in the locker room thinking about getting things going to start here in the 3rd quarter. Getting out there, a field goal would have been fine. But going ahead and scoring here, an extra point away from tying things up, that's exactly how they drew it up on the board.
Extra point put through by Sucker. And we are tied at 14. So all square here in this 3rd quarter as the kick's away. Fields it right around the goal line. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. And their lead has evaporated in this 3rd quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. Harris starts the drive on the ground. Jerron Harmon makes the tackle. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. They'll run again with Harris. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Play fake. Murray. Open man is Kendrick Bourne. And he will have the Titans first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. First down, and they go back to Harris. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. 2nd down. They fake the handoff. Now Murray. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
But based on the play we just saw there, he might not be the guy you want to challenge in coverage on these all-important snaps. He certainly looks dialed in right now.
To throw is Murray. He's got his tight end. It's Tommy Tremble. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 39. To throw, it's Murray. And this one is incomplete.
We know he has a lot of confidence in his arm and likes to force it downfield, but the coverage was tight there. Fortunate it wasn't picked off.
So line of scrimmage still at 39 on 2nd and 10. Harris running straight ahead. And he stopped immediately there. And now they're in the hurry-up. On play action, it's Murray. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big game. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Now Murray off play action. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
They may be snapping the ball near the goal line, but all you're thinking defensively, keep them out of the end zone. Force the incompletion, force them into going for 3, and not giving up 6.
They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. They hand this off to Harris. Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal. On 3rd down, here's Harris. And he's going to be marked down very close to the 1st down marker, but it looks like he's a yard short. It'll be a pickup of 4, and it winds us down to the end of the 3rd quarter. 1 quarter remains here as the regular season starts to wind down. Back now in Jacksonville. All square, 14 apiece to score as we get ready for the 4th quarter. They're going for it. This is Harris. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Najee Harris punching it in from a yard away. And the Titans answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th. Gano for the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. That one was an extended drive, 14 plays all told. And it was Najee Harris who finished it off with a touchdown run. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. And as this offense makes their way back out, it's AFC playoff race time as we give you a look. They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the 4th quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive. Tannehill on 1st down. Dancing to his left. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down. They'll fake it. Now Tannehill. And he'll just get rid of it. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Tannehill now to throw. He's going to dump that off to his running back, Cohen. And he is going to lose yardage here. So they'll wind up losing 5 yards on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. Back to throw, Tannehill. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
And this defense definitely in his head there on third down, and he's pretty fortunate. They didn't call him for grounding on this one. That was a good 10 feet over everyone's head.
James now to return it. 43-yard punt, but they get 9 back on the return, and it'll be Titan football. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. Right now clinging to a one-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open, but you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays, they're going to gain yardage, how would you say, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the first downs, and the goal, end the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have the lead.
Now a first down carry for Harris. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Harris. And he'll take this one down near the 15. On second down, this is Harris. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Najee Harris, his second TD of the game and 18th of the year. And the Titans look poised to reach 17-0 as they add on to their lead. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. But the bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
Gano the extra point, and the lead now up to 14. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it was Najee Harris who finished it off with a touchdown run. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. So now the Jags down by 2 touchdowns, a little under 2.5 to go. They have all 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning, but they need 2 scores.
Let's go.
On first down, Tannehill. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
So many times we've seen him try to escape the pocket and do something with his legs, but in this case, the pressure was too intense and he made the wise choice to just get rid of the football and make sure no one was going to get it.
Now left side on the swing pass, and he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Let's go.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. They face a third down now as they try to find a late score. From the gun, here's Tannehill. Pass caught. And now Miller hit, and he fumbles. And they will take over at the 29-yard line.
Well, that drive wasn't a case of wanting to put points on the board. It was needing having to, and they didn't get it done.
Yeah, didn't get it done, and now you look at the situation and the point differential, 2 scores, pretty much game, set, match.
How about the takeaway, though, huh? How about those defensive guys?
Murray's going to look to throw this thing. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
That could have been a huge play, but give the defender credit. Stayed calm, stayed collected, and kept himself in a position to make a play on the ball without a penalty.
Murray again, 2nd and 10. Touchdown! Mike Mike Evans with career touchdown number 94. He ties both Jerome Bettis and Priest Holmes on the all-time list. And the Titans tack on another score as they have dominated this fourth quarter. Gano now to add the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. Well, that drive started with not a whole lot of real estate in front of them. In plus territory, excellent field position. 2 plays later, pay dirt. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. Here comes the Jaguars offense as they get set to go again.
Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one.
And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. From the 29, Tannehill. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. Tannehill on 3rd down. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. I guess at this point, Charles, heck, why not take some shots?
I would agree with that totally, because a big play can't hurt at all. Heck, you might get a pass interference call out of it. Somehow the ball might get tipped up and you come down with it. Might not do too much for the result of the game, but it could add to your stats.
And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Play action, it's Tannehill. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Try and get it all back with one big shot right there, but even if successful, that doesn't get them all the way back to where they need to be. Can't totally abandon throwing the ball underneath as well.
On 2nd and 10, Tannehill toward the sideline, and that is a nice catch as he's able to tiptoe his way out of bounds. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the fourth.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Shaquille Griffin with a pick.
And the Titans are going to take possession of the football.
This spot in the fourth quarter with that deficit, had to throw the football. Unfortunately, there's the risk of big turnover.
And you know you're going to be throwing against nickel, dime, all sorts of exotic defenses, but you have to do it anyway. Ordinarily, you might want to run the football a little bit, try and get them out of it. But as you noted, this time of the game, this point on the clock, had to throw it.
And we shift to spotlighting Mike Evans. And now he's inching closer to a 200-yard game. He's been so solid.
And he's really denting the pride of the guys playing defense, too, because there's certain barriers that you just don't want to give up. Never want to give up a 100-yard rusher, a 100-yard receiver.
Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. Mike Evans with touchdown number 20 on the year.
And the Titans have opened up a 4-touchdown lead here in the fourth.
And to me, that touchdown allows you to start grinning widely. I think they pretty much locked this one away.
Yeah, and now it appears that the referee's been buzzed, and we'll get a review. And this being inside 2 minutes of play, everything coming from above. They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call here in the end zone.
And not just the feet.
So they called it a touchdown. Originally, this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they have it right.
Triple try, good by Gano. And that'll increase their lead to 28. A nice, tidy little drive there, getting the ball in excellent field position, and only one play to score. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here. Facing a big fourth quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season, but in this one, well, their defense has really struggled. Trying to shake off the interception in the last drive. He'll look to throw. Complete. This is Lewis. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeout as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. Ball on the 30. They come up with a second and 5. Now it's Tannehill. And he'll complete this one to Berrios. 7 yards there on the first down. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's Tannehill. And he lost the football. Tannehill loses it. But it looked like a Jaguar was able to cover this thing, and so Jacksonville will keep control. So this one, a Tennessee Titans victory, and maybe importantly, a victory in the division, which always helps.
And on the road, how about all of that roll up into one? Because how often do you see division game decided by this much of a margin? Most times, they jumped all over them. In a division game, it's usually a touchdown or less because the two teams know each other better than most teams in the league. In this case, that didn't hold up. On the road, big margin, big victory. Oh yeah, that will be good.
So for Tennessee, they finish off a perfect regular season, 17-0. And now they'll have the week off as they get set to go after a Super Bowl title. Meanwhile, for the Jaguars, it'll be double digits in losses as they fall to 7-10 for their final mark. And I think you have to say, ultimately, this was a team that really